Good day, everyone. Today, we will presenting the relationship between exercise frequency and academic performance among students. This topic is increasingly relevant, especially in academic settings where students often struggle to balance physical activity and academic demands. I am Reyvin, a presentation prepared together with Bryle, Kinney, Legaspi. The purpose of our study is to explore whether regular physical exercise has a measurable impact on students' academic performances, specifically under general weighted average. We wanted to find out if those who engage in frequent exercise perform better, worse, or the same compared to those who exercise less. Our study focuses on one central question. Is there a significant relationship between how often students exercise and their academic performance? In other words, does exercise frequency have positive, negative, or no impact on students' grades as measured by their GWA? To answer this question, we conducted a survey using a 5-point Likert scale. We gathered responses from 30 students asking about their current GWA and how often they engage in physical activity per week. Additionally, we categorized the study into two groups: low exercise and high exercise. Based on their answers, participants were sorted into these two groups for further analysis. We applied an independent samples t-test to compare the average GWAS between the two groups, those who exercise frequently and those who don't. This statistical method is appropriate for determining whether the difference in average GWA between the two groups is significant. Here we can see the bar graph showing the average GWA by exercise frequency and group. The x-axis represents the exercise frequency and the y-axis represents the average GWA. We also separated the bars into two groups. Yellow bar represents the low exercise group, whereas the purple bars represent the high exercise group. At exercise frequency level 1 and 2, which belongs to the low exercise group, the average GWAS are lower around 1.5 and 2.0. At exercise frequency levels 3 and 4, which are in the high exercise group, the average GWAS are higher, just under or around 2.0. Now let's take a look at the results. The mean GWA for the low exercise group was 1.75, while the high exercise group had a mean GWA of 3.09. The t-statistic was negative 9.43, and the p-value was approximately 0. Followed by 9 zeros, 342, or 3.42 times 10 raised to the power of negative 10. This value is far below the alpha level of 0.05, which tells us the difference is statistically significant. Therefore, we rejected the null hypothesis. Our findings suggest that students who exercise more frequently tend to have lower GWAS, which implies a negative correlation in our sample. That's all. Thank you for listening.